Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. So glad you're with us. What is today? Date? 18?
22nd.
Where have I been? Today's the 22nd of September. It is a kind of a dreary. Are you from Drury Lane? Day here on the central coast of California, but it's going to clear up and be a beautiful day wherever you are. Hope it's outstanding. My name is Billy Gibbs. That guy right across the way over there is Mr. Mike Brabenick. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. Hello, everybody.
Got a good show. Big show. We got doctors in the house. We got superstars in the house. We got young players, trick shots, phenoms. It's just going to be a great show. I'm excited. You excited, Mike?
I am.
You've done excited. Came in. You did a really good job. You had this place so super organized.
I did.
And thank you. I just want to say thank you very much. And you saved my parking place. I want to appreciate that as well. So thank you for all your efforts.
You're welcome, man. I was ready this morning. I had everything prepped.
I know.
I got here at 6.
And it's a good thing there was no disruptions or anything.
None. So, but that's okay. I'm going to go with the flow. I'm good.
Let me tell you about our guest today. We have half of Owen Avrit, at least half of his ear. He is here today. Owen Avrit's a 17-year-old senior from AG High School. He's also been a member of the First Tee Central Coast for a long time. Since I've known him, he's been a guest on this show many times throughout the year. And he has just been selected, or just a few weeks ago, selected to participate in the Pure Insurance Championship impacting the First Tee, formerly the First Tee Open up at Pebble Beach and Poppy Hills this coming weekend. A week from today, he'll be on Pebble Beach playing some golf. So it's an exciting opportunity for him. There's only 81 young people from the whole network of the First Tee out of thousands and thousands that were selected. It's not an easy process to get in. I always had confidence in this young man that he would be in, but we're going to talk to him about his accomplishment. What's his plan for next week? What his expectations are, and what's his routine going to be? And did you bring your agenda like I asked?
I did.
You're the man. So welcome in, Owen. How are you?
Nice. I am great. How are you guys?
And the only reason I said half Owen, he's totally here. It's just his headphone is one ear. So am I speaking through the good ear?
I guess.
We're testing.
Are you hearing every other word?
Sure.
He's not a morning person.
I love how he just goes with it.
And also, we could put back in with high demand. That's the most message we get. Where's the doctor? Where's Dr. Ryan McGowie? Where is he? Well, he's in Templeton, I believe. Is that right where you are?
Tuscadero.
All right, I was close. Same thing. I'm just kidding. I got your address right here. He's the McGowie Health Group. Expect something different. This is the healthslowcounty.org. Healthy Slow County, right? Healthy SLO County.
Correct.
.org. And he's up in Atascadero. Been to his office. It's beautiful. Amazing guy. Really great sense of humor, but even a better doctor. It's good to have you in, Ryan. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing well.
We're going to get to the soul of the problem today. We're going to get right down and put our feet forward and talk about a lot of stuff in golf and feet.
I like it.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Are you studying over there?
I'm studying.
My right foot actually hurts right now.
I got a cramp in my ankle.
And I'm not kidding. It does hurt.
I wonder if
right underneath the toes.
Is there a doctor in the house? So before we jump in and talk to you, sir, and feel free to contribute to the show in any way you want. But when you're ready to get talked, this is a big week for you, man.
It is a big week.
It really is a big week for you. So I'll give it a little background. This is, 7th or 8th annual First Tee Open.
I think it's the 10th.
Is it the 10th?
Or no, the 15th. It is 15th.
No way.
15th. It is. It is the 15th.
Wow. That's incredible. Well, it's the 15th. Thank you. Maybe you should tell us all about this event. It's a Champions Tour event where the legends, man, all the superstars, the Tom Watsons and the Freddie Couples and the Hall of Famers and major champions all play on this tour. We don't know if Tom's in yet.
He is.
He is in. All right, you found out. Very cool. So these young players that get selected get to go up and partner with one of them, and they play 36 holes, and there's a cut, and then if they make that cut, they play the last 18, and it's pretty exciting. They walk around the amazing Pebble Beach golf links and on one day, and then they play Poppy the next, and then if they make the cut, they're back at Pebble. So I know you're very familiar with the event, but this is your year, man, and I'm very excited for you. So it's not easy getting in. I mentioned there's only 81 from around the whole network out of thousands and thousands of young people. What's the process like? I mean, can you explain the application process, and how come you are the man? How come you're one of the 18 of the players?
The application process, I mean, I think a lot of it is based off of just your tournament resume and just the kind of player that you are, but it's also really important through the essay questions that they ask about your comprehension of the 9 core values and life skills. also want to know you're a good person too. So it's
so you can be a great player and not a great person and not get in this event.
Yeah.
So it's not strictly golf skills, but it sure helps because you're playing with some of the best in the world. So, and with the thousands and thousands of young people in the first tee, it's getting to be quite a pool to pick from because the first tee, as you know so well, we're trying to instill core values and teach life skills to make them better people and good characters and good golfers. And you're an exceptional golfer, one of the best I've ever seen, and you do have a great resume. I mean, you play in a bunch of tournaments, and did you win an international tournament not too long ago?
I did.
You did, huh? Was it in a playoff?
Yes.
And how many players in that event?
It was like 164.
Oh, small event, just a little tiny thing.
That's not many.
And I don't want to get it wrong, but there's somebody from the Philippines or something?
Yes.
And what was the other? There was 3 countries, you and 2 other countries in the playoff.
It was the Philippines and Taiwan.
Wow, Taiwan.
I think.
And USA prevailed?
Yes.
Congratulations on that. So
Thank
things
you.
like that, when they look at your resume and your application, they know they know who you are and that you can play. And so this part of the pool, do they interview you? Do you get interviewed?
Yes. Yeah, there was an interview process that went through.
It wasn't in the morning, I hope.
It was not in the morning.
Okay, good. How you doing over there, Doc? You studying?
I'm studying.
He is. He's taking notes. I'm watching him. It's cool.
You like that?
So
I like the prep.
I knew that you have confidence in yourself, and I know how great you are as a player and a young man. So I kind of knew you had to get in. It would have been a no-brainer, in my opinion, but you never know. So when you knew the announcement was coming out, the one thing they did, they announced one day they were going to be announced, and they bumped it a week.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
So you're waiting and waiting and waiting. They said, we're going to push it another week to find out when it comes out. But when it finally came out, where were you? How did you feel? And what went through your mind at that moment?
I was in the car at about 5:30 in the morning driving to Torrey Pines because I was playing in the Junior Worlds. And so I was barely awake. And then one of my friends from the College Prep Academy that I went to last summer was all like, "Hey, you're in." I'm like, "Oh, cool."
So he found out.
How did he find out before you?
Because he was watching it
Oh.
live. And I'm in the car on the way to the golf course in the dark.
Oh, they announced it on Golf Channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
And Eastern time, so that's why he saw it Eastern time and got you at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
So you must. Were you were you at all anxious about this, or just?
I was, because there is no guarantee you get in, and it's been something I've wanted to do since I can remember. Really,
it's quite and you're going to explain here in a little bit what the week is like for the kids. And the tournament is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event for the Champions Tour players. You've got Bernhard Langer and these guys that are coming in there, and they're working towards the Schwab Cup, and it's an event for them. But they do get the chance to play alongside one of these outstanding first tee participants. I believe it's half girls, half boys, almost identical. I think it's 50, right? Well, it can't be exactly because there's 81.
Yeah,
But it's close. It's very close, and it's just very exciting. And it's not just those 3 days. It's 3 days for those. It's a big week, isn't it? I mean, it's just a huge week. So. Let's talk about this week coming up because it starts soon, right?
It does.
Aren't you going up to the event starts Friday, but don't you go? When do you go up?
Going up Tuesday morning.
And then let's just fire through it, man. Just give us some highlights.
All right.
Don't you have a rock concert and stuff coming? You're going to?
We do.
All
we
right.
have a train concert.
Not bad.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen them like 3 times. They're so good.
So you have like 3 train cars. You're like,
They're awesome.
you go up and be caboose.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
Go for it, man. Tell us what you got.
So on Tuesday when we get there, there's player registration. Kind of want to get there as early as possible because
5:30 in the morning.
Player registration opens at 8 a.m. and the earlier you get there, you don't select your practice round for Pebble until that morning at registration. So you kind of want to get there as early as you can to
select a tee time and that kind of thing.
select a tee time at Pebble. And then I'll be playing a practice round with actually the guy I'm in the host house with because he's playing in the event as an amateur.
He's one of the amateurs in the event.
Yes.
He owns a house in the area.
He does.
Just a little cabin out to the side of the road somewhere.
Just the small one.
Have you checked the net value of this home? I'm just curious.
I have.
How much is this home worth?
About $6 million.
$6 million. All right, so a little place.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of like your house, Mike.
Like a 16th? 16th of
So
that?
I'm telling you, I know you told me that, so that's why I brought it up. So these guys, he's in Carmel Valley or something. It's over near Tehama.
It's like on top of a mountain or something.
So and that's cool because some of the players that go in this event get to stay in homes that these great people in the area have generously invited young people in and their parent. And some go to hotels. Yeah. And for you to be selected to go to one of these mansions in the area, plus the guys playing golf with you. Yeah. I mean, how cool. I mean, that's just cool. That's really relationships for life. Do you know what his business is?
I don't.
We'll find out, man.
Yeah. I will, because I'm playing a practice round with him on Tuesday when I get there.
All right. Nice.
And then after that practice round, there's the pure welcome party, and I think that is when the pairings are released, so you know who you're partnered with.
How many times have you been asked so far who you're playing with? How many times?
Too many.
Way too many. Yeah. So for the people listening, they have not selected who they're playing with yet. And so if there's a pairing party, and then they draw names for the players. And so that's it. He won't know until Tuesday night as well.
Yeah.
So.
And then Wednesday, that's when I'm hoping to schedule my practice round at Pebble, because I already have a practice round at Poppy on Thursday. So.
And you already have one. You already have a time?
Yeah.
Do you know who you're playing with then?
No, I don't. I just know I'm teeing off at 8 o'clock.
Very cool.
So, and then there's a Legends and Leaders event presented by To Be Determined at Monterey Peninsula Country Club.
I only heard that in one ear. A Legends and Leader event? Is that what you called it?
Yes. Okay. Legends and Leaders event presented by To Be Determined. And it's at MPCC. So
you get to go over to the peninsula and play that golf and have a little. It could be very exciting.
I think it's a dinner from 6:30.
You'll probably have the tour players up there talking with you, and they probably are saying that so there's not a crowd. You know, if you had some really famous people in there, they're going to try to sneak in the gates.
Yeah, I think the dinner with all the
would.
I know you.
Yes.
By the way, I have that back place in the backfield there behind 16. We'll park there. I'm sorry. Go on.
But yeah, then Thursday, that's
your Poppy round.
That's my Poppy practice round. And then there's also a thing called the Champions Challenge from 2 to 4 at Pebble on holes 1, 2, 3, 17, and 18. And 6 juniors and 6 pros are selected.
Is that like a shootout kind of thing?
Yeah, to play for charity. And so I don't know.
They'll probably announce those names on that Tuesday too. Probably.
Yeah.
I hope you're one of those.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
That would be cool.
And that's Thursday?
Yes.
Cool. Coming up there Thursday night. So I hope
you got nothing going on. Nothing.
So
going
quiet week so far.
Really mellow.
Yeah.
Resting before the big tournament.
It says junior event to be determined from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Pebble Beach. Juniors only, no guests.
There's a lot of those. I read through the thing. There's a lot of junior only cool stuff for you guys. That the parents and the caddies and us and your coach.
Yeah.
Which is kind of bitter. I'm a little bitter. But no, it's kind of cool that they're focusing on you, and the players get to the tournament players get to know you, and not all the dads coming up shaking hands and dude, I loved you forever, man. So, not that I would say that.
Never.
How are your feet? I'm sorry, that's the next segment. Go on. This is cool.
And then Friday is the first tournament round. Hoping to play Poppy on Friday. I'd love to be at Pebble on the weekend when everyone comes up. And,
are you worried about the bus, you mean? You want to be at Pebble because of the bus?
Yeah.
I can tell you that if you're at Poppy by any chance on Saturday, we're going to convince the bus to take us to Poppy.
All right.
Okay?
All right,
man.
Yeah, we're there.
We will parachute in if we have to.
Everybody
of course, man. That's our dream. But go for it.
And then that night, there is the Core Values dinner. And then right after following that is the train concert right behind the 18th green at Pebble.
Awesome.
So,
train the band. There's not like trains that go by.
It's true. Train the band.
That's where we took our picture behind the 18th green with the Falconer. Remember the Falconer was out there?
I do actually. Yeah. I do remember that. So this is kind of exciting, and there's a lot. And are you going to eat anytime? Is there meals planned?
Yeah, there's a reception dinner at the train concert.
And do you know if you get any swag?
We do.
You're getting shirts and stuff and hats and
a bag.
Are you getting shoes by any chance?
We aren't.
Oh, it was a big topic. We're going to find out if you're getting good shoes or not.
But I got new shoes this week.
Did you from them already?
No.
Because you just got new shoes.
Yeah.
So do you know if they're giving you shoes?
They are not.
They are not. So you asked.
Oh.
So you brought brand new. You could go up there and be blistered on.
So I asked and I was like, do we get, because I was needing new shoes in a bag. And so I asked the person in charge, I'm like, do you know if we're getting shoes in a bag this year? Because I know they have in years past. She's like, you're getting a bag, but no shoes. So just
cool. Shoes. It could be a reason.
You'll get a bag and like it.
You're going to like the bag. But it could be this reason. Shoes are very personal, man. It's not like you can just get a pair of shoes.
They are very
right. You have to get the right shoe, the right fit, the right insole, the right padding, and the right support. Am I right, Doc?
You are correct.
There we go. And have you played in these shoes yet?
I have.
Any bleeding toes?
No,
crunch
they're
foot?
actually very comfortable.
No,
I really like them.
Bleeding toes.
Well, I'm trying. This is my man here. I'm making sure he's going up healthy. I'm not
I
having
know.
him limp around the golf course.
I really like them.
All right.
Nice.
Are you going to bring your backup pair just in case?
And
what if it gets wet?
You have to.
Your dad will have it. Your dad.
Sure.
So
I was like, I hadn't really thought of that. You got to bring him a backup pair.
That's why he's got his coach.
I know.
I will.
You bringing one pair of socks or many pairs of socks?
Many.
Oh, it's
okay.
man.
I'm just checking.
Don't worry.
He's still a teenager. I'm just checking. You know how it goes.
Are you bringing Tommy Johns by any chance? We should get him a pair of Tommy Johns.
We should have.
You can have, yeah. We should have.
It's a little too late now.
5 days. I can get him up to him on Thursday.
You're going to hand him to him in the middle of the round on Saturday?
I'll come up to him and have him a little bag of Tommy Johns.
Tommy John?
Sure.
That would actually be very cool.
It's the least I can do. They fit. They're guaranteed not to
no wedgies.
No wedgies, which is good.
Nice.
Speaking of wedges, you see this kid hit wedges. So went out and got the pleasure of watching him play a few holes, and wow, just wow. That's all I have to say. We're going to take a break. When we come back, so speaking with Owen Avrit again, we'll be talking a little bit about, believe it or not, he just went viral on social media too. So not only does he have this coming up, he had something very special happen a week or so ago, and then it's got over 1 million views, millions and counting views, and we'll talk to him about that. And we'll continue on the Pure Insurance impacting the First Tee tournament. If you can go, it's free. You just got to go to the website, get a free ticket, come on up and follow this kid play. We'd love to have you up there at Pebble Beach this coming week. Take us out of here, Mike.
Very cool. Golf Talk Radio brought to you by TaylorMade Golf, the latest M3, M4 drivers, fairway woods, hybrids, and irons. Check it out at TaylorMadeGolf.com today. We'll be right back. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy.